for myself, so that's all good. Hi there, everybody. Welcome to our third and fourth place game for the female division. We have in black our Los Anarchists Junior Derby going up against Angel City Junior Derby. And let's go ahead. I'm joined here by Hippie from Foco Spartans.
For sure.
And we're just going to run down the rosters real quick. So why don't you go ahead and introduce our Los Anarchists.
All right, for Los, we have 0820 Minor Threat. We have 1024 Lil Devil Rosie. 117 Rainbow Smash, 14 Hannah Wanna Slam Ya, 178 Frightening Lightning, 20 Thrasher, 23 Trick Z, 26 Chocahontas, 362 Twiggy Marley, 4 Cherry Kiss, 42 Mount Crushmore, 444 Rose Dread, 480 Shamblocks Shake, 492 Maddie Mayhem, 52 Squash Bob Skate Pants, 710 Brazilian Smacks, 79 Lil Regulate Her, 986 Geekster, and 99 Connie Ivy.
All right, and who are our coaches for our Los Anarchists?
All right, we got Quad Father, Regulate Her, Just Matt, and Master Smasher.
And in the white for Angel City Junior Derby, we have number 001, that's going to be Bad Little Jamma, 03, Dizzy Izzy, 18, Kaylor Swift, 182, Atticus Flinch, 1976, Hermione Grinder, 2000, Zoe Destroyer, 310, Desmanian Devil, 33, Pixie Crush, number 4, Webster, 411, Missy Misfit, 4302, Cha Cha Glide, 53, Violet Hellhound, your captain, number 8, Monkey Mess, 80, Madeline Bootyfly, and 915, Electra Shock. And your Angel City Junior Derby A-listers are going to be coached by Lo Betancourt, Brawl Stanley, Psycho Simpson, and Brittany. So, Hippie, congratulations on your win. You guys just got done playing a game against the Rose City Rosebuds, so congratulations on your win.
Thank you. That was tough, man.
And thank you so much for participating in our Junior Announcers Clinic this week. And you've been doing a fantastic job.
Thanks for having me.
So it looks like we are going to get the action started pretty soon as Angel City getting pumped up in their own little powwow circle, Los Anarchists getting ready to go, refs doing their final checks and getting everything together, and then we'll get this action started.
Sounds good.
So, I can't take any credit for this, but my dad is calling this one the Battle for Los Angeles.
Oh, definitely, man.
So, there's definitely some history between these two teams.
Definitely. This is going to be a game.
Yes, it's going to be quite a game. So it looks like we are about to get started, and on the line we are starting with for Angel City number 03, Dizzy Izzy, going up against, I can't see quite yet, unfortunately, the numbers are not visible to us, but they will show up on the screen when we can see them. And for Los Anarchists, it's looking like number 710, Brazilian Smacks. Brazilian Smacks pushing up the outside line, picking up lead jammer for your Los Anarchists. Dizzy Izzy getting dragged out behind the pack. She removes the star cover, trying to work her way through as Brazilian Smacks approaching, scoring 5 points for Los Anarchists. And looks like Dizzy Izzy still trying to work her way through, cover in hand, and has number 79, Little Regulate Her, to deal with, as Brazilian Smacks approaching for her second scoring pass.
Brazilian calls off the jam.
And a fantastic job by Los Anarchists. And they're going to go ahead and they're going to open up this game with, it looks like, 5 points. Angel City getting shut out for now, but still lots of derby to play.
Yeah. Anybody's game.
Up next on the line for Angel City Junior Derby, looks like we may have Madeline Bootyfly.
Oh man, she can fly.
Oh, she's amazing. I've seen her fly with all her awesome apex jumps.
All the apexes.
And for Los Anarchists is I don't know who's jamming right now for Los Anarchists, but a huge hit by Kaylor Swift. That's going to send her to the penalty box.
I believe that was a low block.
And your lead jammer is number 23. That's going to be Trick Z. Madeline Bootyfly still trying to work her way up that tough Los Anarchist defense, but getting held back, and it looks like Thrasher working along with Chocahontas.
And Trixie is pushing through that 3-wall, man. They're holding her.
Yeah, doing a great job.
But
it looks
she's
like
still pushing.
Yeah, it looks like Desmanian Devil with Zoe Destroyer. And Webster anchoring that triangle, and a nice knockout by Webster, taking out Trixie. Madeline Bootyfly still struggling to get through herself as well, and it's looking like a back block on Trixie, and that's going to make this a power jam for Madeline Bootyfly. Madeline Bootyfly officially out on her initial pass, approaching that pack. Some great offense being played by Angel City, but Madeline just getting a little tripped up right now. It looks like that's going to be a little jammer switcheroo.
Yeah.
Madeline Bootyfly off to the box.
She is sent to the box for a truck cat.
Yes. So it's looking like Trixie is released from the penalty box. Angel City opting to set up in the back with that triangle defense, but Thrasher offering a little bit of help.
Man, and they're dragging her back.
Yeah, that would be by number 18, Kaylor Swift, who has been doing a fantastic job all weekend playing double duty on Angel City as well as California Mayhem in the open division.
For sure.
And Trixie back out of the box, so both sides. Oh, I'm sorry, Trixie was already out of the box. Madeline Bootyfly released from the box.
She's ready to score some points.
Absolutely. Oh, and a nice hard hit by a Los Anarchists blocker. I want to say that's It's going to be 492 Maddie Mayhem as the jam comes to its natural conclusion. So Hippie, have you been having like a great time this weekend?
I have, man. It's great to be here. Champs, ugh.
I know, isn't it so fun?
Everyone here is so talented, like, man.
And is this your first champs?
This is actually my third.
Your third, that's so exciting.
My first was in Nebraska, like, a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, how fun.
For sure.
Off the line, we have number 001 jamming for Angel City. Bad Little Jam, and she will be your lead jammer going up against number 1024. That's Little Devil Rosie. Oh, Bad Little Jammer with a great move on the outside line. Yeah, calling off the jam. She's going to score 4 points for Angel City. That's going to bring your score to Los Anarchists 10 to Angel City 7. Little over 25 minutes left in this first half.
It has been a high-intensity derby weekend.
It has been incredibly intense, especially these last 2 days. This is where it really starts to get competitive and the competition starts to get close. So I feel like this is going to be an incredibly close game.
Playing O off the line.
Oh, amazing.
And Angel City, Dizzy Izzy is their lead jammer.
Yes, Dizzy Izzy is your lead jammer, but it looks like actually Mount Crushmore, even though it is showing Brazilian Smacks, Mount Crushmore out on her initial pass for Los Anarchists. Oh, and a beautiful quick move by Dizzy Izzy getting through and calling off that jam.
Nice. Woo, and it looks like Angel City at 11 and Los Anarchists 10. This is a close game.
Yeah, that's going to be very back and forth, I feel, the entire time. Just great competition between these two teams.
These are the best games to watch, but not the best to play from my experience.
Oh, most certainly. Next up on the line, it looks like we have number 80. That's going to be Madeline Bootyfly facing off against, it looks like Little Regulator?
Yes, I believe so.
That it is. And Little Regulator with a little move on the outside, but gets knocked out by, that's going to be number 8, Monkey Mess. Still has 2 more blockers to work through.
And, ooh, going right through the outside. That was great. That footwork, not easy to do.
Yeah, Madeline Bootyfly still struggling against that Los Anarchist triangle. And Thrasher with a great knockout and a drag back by number 362. That's going to be Twiggy Marley.
I love that name.
I do too, and Little Regulate her.
Ooh, Madeline flying through once again.
There we go, yes, she lives up to her name.
Oh, definitely.
And Little Regulator with a hit on Kaylor Swift knocking her out, but she is back in. Scores a quick few more points and calls off the jam. It's looking like 2 more, going to make their jam total 7-0 against Angel City.
Yeah.
Who do we have up next on the line?
Let's see. That is Lil Devil Rosie for Los Anarchists.
And it looks like 001 Bad Little Jamma.
She's ready.
Ready to be a Bad Little Jamma. Yeah, Bad Little Jamma doing an excellent job last night, all weekend, but especially in their game against the Seattle Derby Grass Galaxy Girls. Just fantastic job. I was lucky to be able to call that game with Scott Chicken last night, and it was just such a fantastic game to watch.
For sure.
So it looks like Little Devil Rosie getting held up in the pack, looks like by Desmanian Devil and Company. And your lead jammer is Little Devil Rosie.
They did a nice whip it move right there, gaining her some speed so she can rack up those points and catch her.
Yeah, doing a very great job as Bad Little Jammer approaching the pack. She may have, oh, she picks up 2 points.
Picks up 2 points. Every point counts.
Oh, absolutely. It's very important, I'm sure, as you know, as a jammer, to skate until the 4th whistle.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean, those extra points, those do make a difference. And it looks like it's actually going to be a tie jam between both teams.
Wow. They're starting in their 3 walls.
Yeah, and it looks like next up on the line we have number 03. That's going to be Dizzy Izzy going up against
Trixie.
Yep, Trixie.
Knocking her out, dragging her back on Angel City. And right through the outside, Dizzy Izzy is their lead jammer.
Oh, great hit by number 18, Taylor Swift. And Dizzy Izzy on her first scoring pass, trying to work her way through that triangle defense up front. Oh, with a 4th blocker joining them. It looks like Trixie out on her initial pass.
Yep. And she calls off the jam. Smart move.
So she's going to pick up 4 points for Angel City, and that's actually, 5 points, excuse me, and that's going to be a lead change.
Crazy.
See, told you this game is already just absolutely insane.
Battle for LA.
The battle for LA.
Your dad was right.
Absolutely. So who's it looking like we have up next on the line? Oh, they have it up for us.
Nice. Okay, so we got Madeline Bootyfly for Angel City and Mount Crushmore for Los.
Yeah, Mount Crushmore also doing an amazing job this weekend, playing double duty as well between skating with Los Anarchists and Diamond City Miners in the open division.
Crazy.
Oh, and a great drag back by Little Regulate her on Madeline Bootyfly, but it looks like Webster offering a little bit of offense, but knocked out again by Little Regulate her. It's not very fun to almost be out and get knocked out again. Yeah.
And it looks like there was a star pass. Oh, but she didn't need it, so she's putting it back on her head.
Yeah, nice little star stash from Madeline Bootyfly as Mount Crushmore gets more through and calls off the jam for a full 4 points for your Los Anarchists, and it's going to be another lead change.
For sure, this game is switching it up.
Coach Quadfather coming out to the middle to have a little bit of a conversation with the refs, probably just confirming something, voicing his concerns.
Yeah.
Maybe talking about what everybody's doing after the tournament if they're staying for the World Cup.
Yep.
And it's looking like next up on the line, we are going to have number 001. That's going to be Bad Little Jamma. And Thrasher, who is your lead jammer for your Los Anarchists.
Getting out of the pack like nothing.
Oh, absolutely.
But Bad Little Jamma is still fighting her way through.
Yeah, getting slowed up by that Los Anarchist defense, but just still moving.
That defense is spinning. They're doing the 3 wall, but supporting her on the outside.
Yes, very strong,
keeping
dynamic
her stuck.
defense.
Yeah.
And it looks like Thrasher threw for a full 5 points. It's going to be a grand slam for your Los Anarchists as she approached the pack again for another quick 5 points. Oh, my goodness.
Another grand slam.
Oh, but a huge hit from Bad Little Jamma on number 492.
Bad Little Jamma knocking him down.
Yeah, Bad Little Jamma being a Bad Little Jamma.
Fits her name.
So Thrasher's going to try and shear her way through. It looks like she picks up another 4 points.
Yeah, I've played both of these teams, man. Let me tell you, they put up a hard fight. Foca, we're definitely coming for you next time.
We're thinking about the future.
Yeah.
We're in the now, but we're thinking about that future, and it looks like it's going to be a timeout for Angel City.
All right, got questions about the awesome action you're seeing this weekend? Use the hashtag #TalkToJRDA to chat with us on Twitter. And don't forget to follow JRDA on Twitter using @JRDA_rocks! Hashtag JRDA champs.
All right. So I feel like Angel City now, after this scoring run that Los Anarchists has put up, maybe they just need a second to regroup, figure out what they're gonna do, and go from there.
Sometimes you just need a quick break to figure everything out.
Do you feel that it's helpful in high-pressure games like this to go ahead and just have those moments where you can just go ahead and talk to each other and figure out what you're going to do next when things get a little
Most definitely.
crazy?
Things get very crazy out there. And I can't say because I'm not a blocker, but I know that being a blocker is tough, man. You got to really work together as a team.
Yeah, but I mean, being a jammer is still very hard as well. I mean, it's up to you to help score those points and help rack that score up.
But
so I think everybody's got an even hand in this game, you know.
It's definitely a tough sport.
Yeah. So it looks like we are going to actually have Bad Little Jamma sitting in the box. So this is going to be a power jam for Los Anarchists and number 362. That looks like Twiggy Marley. Oh, Twiggy Marley with a great little fake on Tasmanian Devil.
Twiggy Marley pushing through.
Huh?
And she is through.
And she's going to be your lead jammer for your Los Anarchists. Los Anarchists opting to go ahead and do a 2-and-2 split offense and say, Twiggy, you're going to fight your own way through as the power jam ends as Bad Little Jamma is back out on the floor.
But no offense, no problem. That's another grand slam.
Wow, and a nice little hop from Bad Little Jamma to complete her initial pass as Twiggy Marley approaching the pack. And it looks like she's going to call out the jam, scoring 5 points, shutting Angel City out, and that's going to bring our score to Los Anarchists 41, Angel City 20.
What a game, what a game. It could go any way from now.
Yeah, these types of games, they're my favorite to watch, but my least favorite to play.
Oh, definitely. I hate playing these ones. So much pressure. Especially when it's a 1-point spread. Man, I know Los played Santa Cruz last night, and that was
that was an intense game as well.
That was crazy. We were all out of our seats.
And actually, Hippie, it looks like we are going to have a power jam for Angel City.
Wow.
As Thrasher taking a seat in the penalty box. So who do we have jamming for Angel City on this power jam?
We have Madeline Bootyfly, and she is our lead jammer. Pushing right through.
Yeah, what a fantastic job. Looks like we have Little Regulator coming out of the box to join that blocking contingent.
What a nice hit, dragging her all the way back.
Yeah,
she's coming in hot.
Yeah, Little Regulator is one of those blockers that just frustrates you. Like, I just feel like she's all over the floor.
Let me tell you, she's dragged me back so many times. You think you're through, but
I guess that's why her name fits her so well. Little Regulator. She regulates on the track.
Definitely.
So it looks like our power jam is going to be over as Thrasher back out on the track, but she still needs to make her initial pass, Hippie.
She does.
But we've got Madeline Bootyfly stuck in the back with that strong Los Anarchists defense.
Definitely strong.
This is the type of defense
and they're
that gives you
switching
nightmares.
to a 3-wall.
Yeah,
because
what a great switch.
One of them is sent to the box, and Madeline Bootyfly calls off the jam.
Let's see, was Angel City able to score? Yep, they score a full 5 points.
Every point counts.
Absolutely, especially in a close, tight game like this. So that's going to bring the score with a little under 16 minutes left in this first half. Los Anarchists 41 to Angel City 25.
Nice.
It's looking like next up on the line, we have number 03, Dizzy Izzy. The only reason I can really tell from where we're seated is just those beautiful Moda skates on her feet.
Yeah,
beautiful,
definitely.
bright colors. And it looks like it's going to be another 5 points for Dizzy Izzy and a track cut on Trixie.
Yeah.
So what's that mean, Hippie?
Oh man, that means Dizzy Izzy has a power jam and is ready to score some points.
That she is, and she does. Oh, but a high block gonna go to number 492. That's gonna be Maddie Mayhem. So that Los Anarchist pack thinning out a little bit as the jam comes to its conclusion. Looks like that's gonna be a 10-point jam for Angel City, Hippie.
Crazy.
So, Angel City looks like they're going to start out on a power jam for this jam as Trixie's still seated in the box, Hippie.
They are definitely going to try and take advantage of that by playing some quick O, I believe.
Oh, and it looks like there's going to be an official timeout.
Join us live on twitch.tv Monday, July 23rd and Tuesday, July 24th for the Junior Roller Derby World Cup. Streaming live by WFDA. Head to twitch.tv/WFTDA and watch both days for free.
That's right. The action does not end today. We still have 2 more days of amazing, highly competitive
I wish
roller
I
derby.
could stay for the World Cup, but
I do too. I really do too. But Tool Time over here doing his little dance, going, "I get to stay here. I get to stay here." Just very excited about being here. I'm jealous of you, Tool Time. It must be nice. As he flashes a heart to me. Looks like we're going to get back to the action here, Hippie.
alrighty.
So it seems that we have number 001, Babylon Jam.
And they are doing what we like to call the bunny ears. Yes, the bunny ears. They are going in from the sides and pushing them through on the inside. Beautiful O by Angel City, and Bad Little Jamma is the lead jammer.
Wow, and just with the quickness around the pack. And
once again,
wow.
Smashing them on the inside. She's going out the outside.
So that's going to be another 5 points for your Angel City A-listers, bringing this to a 1-point game, Hippie.
Man.
This, again, is truly the Battle of Los Angeles.
Definitely.
It's looking like they are going to bring back out Dizzy Izzy. I feel like they're really trying to capitalize. And it looks like the jammer will be standing in the box. So very short power jam for Dizzy Izzy, but
very short.
With how great her footwork is, I don't think this is going to be too big of a problem for her. Oh, but Los Anarchists proving me incredibly wrong by holding her back.
Trixie is out of the box.
Wow.
Getting held by... Ooh.
Looks like number 52, Squash Bob Skate canceling her up a little bit, but Dizzy Izzy is your lead jammer.
She is, in fact, the lead jammer.
Trixie out of the box with a star stash on her
doing
initial
some
pass.
hand signals, asking for O, and calls off the jam.
Yeah, so each team obviously has their own specific strategies and their own hand movements. I know for my team, I do. Do you guys have like specific hand signals or anything fancy like that?
We have code names.
Oh, you have code names.
Yeah, they're all food related, so you know.
Food related, okay, yes. So we are very food oriented people.
Definitely, definitely.
Oh my goodness, yes, me too. I love me some food.
For sure.
And who do we have out jamming for these teams, Hippie?
For Los Anarchists, we have Little Devil Rosie and Madeline Bootyfly for Angel City.
Oh, and Little Devil Rosie with a nice little spin move, but gets taken out of bounds and has to reset herself.
And Los Anarchists with their great 4-wall doing a nice cube right there.
Yeah.
Holding her back, but she's pushing through. Lead is still available.
Yep. So you haven't seen the cube very much this weekend, so it's really cool to kind of see that different blocking formation.
Throwback. Ooh.
I know, I feel like I'm transported back to like 2016, which doesn't seem that long ago, but...
Honestly.
Oh, and it looks like we have a forearm on Bad Little Jamma. Oh, but Little Devil Rosie joining her as well in the penalty box. This is going to be a very short-lived power jam.
They are quick to get back in formation and back to where they started.
So it looks like this jam is going to go the full 2 minutes as lead wasn't achieved by either team, and both jammers send off. Yeah, I'm sure as the jammer they're your least favorite thing to do.
But they can be such a game changer if you take advantage of them.
Yes, but...
trying to play O on Angel City, but their 3-wall is really strong.
Yeah, it seems like both jammers unable to take advantage as these strong walls are just grinding each jammer down. And I don't believe... I'm not really sure what's going on the floor with Little Devil Rosie.
I don't know either.
I think because it is legal, you are still legally in bounds if you only have one hand
She's
out of
not letting
bounds.
them take her position.
But she's not getting up. I believe she's maybe trying
Is
to pull
she?
a misconduct for contacting a down skater or what?
I have no idea. I've never seen this one before.
I haven't ever quite seen this
Wow.
myself. But it looks
Crazy move, but it's still a very close game.
like, yeah, and it's looking like our jam time's going to expire. And I believe that is a lead change. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Angel City 43, Los Anarchists 41.
Yeah, and we're still got 10 minutes left in this half.
And Dizzy Izzy, number 03 on Angel City, has 5 leads out of 6 jams.
Well,
so that's pretty incredible.
Very impressive. So it looks like we have number 80 that's going to be Madeline Bootyfly for Angel City, going up against number 79 Regulator, but
Yep.
heading off to the box and giving Angel City and Madeline Bootyfly a power jam.
But great defense by Los Anarchists.
Oh, yes, great job rotating that triangle, shutting down those lanes. And it looks like Dizzy Izzy scoring 22 points in total out of those jams.
Madeline Bootyfly is the lead jammer.
Yes, she is, and it looks like we have Zoe Destroyer heading off to the penalty box, so she will take a seat for 30 seconds for Angel City. As well as number 480, that's going to be Shamblock Shake, taking a seat for Los Anarchists. Thinning out that pack a tiny bit. But Madeline Bootyfly, she's picking up a grand slam.
Grand slam right there.
Extending Angel City's lead in a, wow.
Great apex.
Oh,
And
but a last-second track cut.
oh,
Sending Madeline Bootyfly to the box. Now, Hippie, are you a big apex jumper? Do you like to jump the apex?
I've been trying this weekend just a little bit. I landed 1,
You landed 1.
and I got 3 points, so I'm hyped.
Oh, well, darn it, I must have missed it.
Man, it's okay.
Oh, man. That means you're going to have to do it more. Tool Time says
Exactly.
he got to see it. Lucky you.
But, you know, I tried.
And it looks like we're going to have an official timeout here.
So you got questions about the awesome action you're seeing this weekend? Use the hashtag #TalkToJRDA to chat with us on Twitter. And don't forget to follow JRDA on Twitter using @JRDA_rocks! Woo, hashtag JRDA champs.
Yeah, I feel like people haven't really been talking to us.
Man.
I mean, I don't really know if we can see the tweets. I'm not a Twitter user myself.
I'm not either.
Yeah, so I don't really know too much about Twitter. I don't really know about tweeting.
Instagram's where it's at,
Yeah, Instagram's my jam.
I feel.
Speaking of jam, as we know, Los Anarchists will be starting out on a power jam after this timeout is over. Oh. We're going to keep that one to ourselves.
Thanks, Tool Time.
Great laugh. Tool Time always making us smile, keeping things entertaining, and being an awesome producer. Also,
For sure.
Also, thank you to Scott Chicken for being an awesome producer as well, making sure we know what's going on.
Oh, yeah. It's great to be here. And it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me to live stream this. I'm really excited and thankful that you guys are letting me do this.
We're incredibly happy to have you. So, you know, thank you for stepping out of your comfort zone and joining us. I know this is a hard thing to do. Not everybody, you know, takes the opportunity to go ahead and speak publicly like this, because this is a different form of public speaking.
Man, I got to redeem myself from that elementary school and middle school TV show, so.
Oh, really?
Oh, it was bad.
Oh,
you know,
my
like
goodness.
the school little
I want to hear
morning
the story. I
shows.
need a little story.
Oh, they were really bad. Like, what's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. Man.
You know what? Now that I think of it, we did have morning announcements where they did show up on TV, and I was like, I would never do that. But here I am on With the .TV announcing this amazing 3rd and 4th place game, and we are back to the action, Hippie.
And it's Brazilian Smacks, Los Anarchists against Madeline Bootyfly, Angel City.
Brazilian Smacks is 1 to beat, and she does, picking up lead jammer for your Los Anarchists. Looks like a Los Anarchist blocker being released from the box. That's number 480, Shamblock Shake, so she will get into the mix. And Hippie,
Definitely.
it looks like Madeline Bootyfly standing in the box.
Oh, man. And she is taking off the star.
Yeah, so
Trying to
power
do a
jam
little
over.
sneaky Star Pass.
But Brazilian Smacks with the lead, so
Definitely.
she can choose to call it off should she like, but oh my goodness.
And they are dragging her all the way back.
Yeah, that was a massive hit. I'm not sure who that was courtesy of, but major props on that huge hit.
Los was the first lead in 7 jams.
Wow, so impressive work by Angel City grabbing that lead jammer.
Definitely.
But it looks like we are going to have a star pass of Dizzy Izzy, and she is actually in the penalty box.
She is.
So it'll be a power
They're
jam.
playing some offense for Brazilian Smacks, but that didn't work out as they planned, so she just pushes through. Once again, going in with the sneaky little snake from the inside.
Oh my goodness.
And she calls off the jam.
Yeah, she does call off the jam after getting knocked out of bounds. Probably going to start out with some fresh legs. So it looks like Dizzy Izzy standing in the box, Hippie. So this is going to be a power jam for, it looks like Little Devil Rosie, number 1024, and the rest of the Los Anarchists blocking contingent.
They're planning their offense, and I know Angel City is planning their defense because sometimes defense is the best offense.
I completely and totally agree.
But no offense, no problem, because Dizzy Izzy is out of the box, so they have to reform.
Yeah, so now Los Anarchists focusing their efforts on defense as Little Devil Rosie is your lead jammer.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Dizzy Izzy with those beautiful fluid spin moves though. And it looks like Little Devil Rosie knocked out of bounds, and she is forced to call off the jam. Trying to see if she picked up any points, but it looks like she didn't before she was forced to call that off, Hippie. Just great effort by both of these teams.
Definitely.
So we're currently looking at a score of Los Anarchists 53, Angel City 48, with a little over 5.5 minutes left in this first half. I can't believe how fast it's gone by.
Oh man, definitely. I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
Yeah, and it looks like Dizzy Izzy just staying out as jammer, and she's going up against number 42, Mount Crushmore.
Mount Crushmore is pushing through as one is sent off for Angel to bridge.
Yeah.
And she picks up lead jammer.
Yes, great bridging by Missy Misfit and Angel City, but they just can't contain Mount Crushmore as Dizzy Izzy removes the helmet cover. Ooh. Oh, and a little bit of contact that may have landed Dizzy Izzy into trouble, but actually no, that is going to be 362 Twiggy Marley, the pivot for Los Anarchists, taking a seat.
And Mount Crushmore is heading to the box.
It's going to be for a back block penalty, and it looks like we have a star pass from Dizzy Izzy to number 411, Missy Misfit. Wow, Los Anarchists just giving Missy Misfit the business, but the refs call no packs. They got to let her go. She's going to pick up a full 5-point grand slam for your Angel City A-listers.
And it looks like the score is currently tied.
Wow.
Signaling for offense and is knocked out of bounds, but
and
getting back up.
Seems like her pivot cover may have fallen on the floor. Star's still on her head, but
as long as the star's on your head.
Yes, as long as the star's on her head, she can score those points. And it looks like our power jam is concluded, Hippie, as Mount Crushmore is back on the track.
Mount Crushmore is back, but doing an amazing toe stop move on the outside.
And because she had already made her initial pass, she picks up 4 points respectively for Los Anarchists.
And
oh, wow. Apex jumps galore and another grand slam for Los Anarchists.
Angel City's jammer is still fighting her way through.
Oh, and a nice little last-minute hit by that Angel City blocker, but it looks like Angel City going to outscore Los Anarchists by actually. Oh, it's a tied jam between these two.
Jam.
So that's going to bring the score to Los Anarchists 63, Angel City 58, and we have a lead change again, Hippie.
Once again, man, this is a back-and-forth game, most definitely.
Absolutely. Who do we have coming out next, Hippie?
Man, it's Madeline Bootyfly who picks up lead jammer, and for Los Anarchists.
Looks like number 20, that's going to be Thrasher. but she is out very quick on her initial as well. But Madeline Bootyfly not giving up any points to Los Anarchists.
Yay. Gotta play smart.
So Angel City is going to pick up 2 points for their efforts, and that's going to bring the score 63-60, so we are back at a 3-point game. We've got a little over 2.5 minutes left in this first half. Los Anarchists opting to set up in the back as Angel City sets up in the front.
Strategic move because I believe they're going to do some quick O on the outside.
And you are correct. Zoe Destroyer with a little bit of a pick on the outside, helping Bad Little Jamma. One to beat, and one to beat again, but she's your lead jammer.
And she is the lead jammer as someone on Los is sent to the box. I believe that was Little Devil Rosie.
It may have been Little Devil Rosie. I can't quite see her number.
Yeah, it's hard to tell with these large numbers.
Brazilian smacks out on her initial pass, and Bad Little Jamma, she's going to call off that jam. And she actually gets shut out by the Los Anarchists defense.
Man, their defense.
Yeah, these teams are not giving anything up. I feel like it's especially hard to play against the team, especially when these two teams want it so bad. And this is just such a high placing game. This is the battle for third place. I mean,
oh yeah, most definitely.
You know, that's it's a medal spot, so it's very serious. But it looks like out on the track we have number 80. That's going to be Madeline Bootyfly, and she is facing off against
Little Regulate Her for Los Anarchists.
Yes, Little Regulate Her, who is
it's those Moda skates.
Massive triple threat.
Definitely.
Oh, nice defense by Thrasher and company on Los Anarchists.
And Madeline Bootyfly trying to take the inside, but Los Anarchists will not let her. So she takes off the star.
Yeah, great hit by number 1024. That's Little Devil Rosie. Normally a jammer, but taking up a blocker spot. And wow, some great backwards skating by Little Regulator, giving her the opportunity to pick up another 4 points for Los Anarchists. And with less than half a minute left in this first half, that's going to go ahead and bring this score 67 Los Anarchists to Angel City 60. So Los Anarchists maintaining a lead, but not a very large one.
Definitely. This could change in one jam. And we have Dizzy Izzy for Angel City, Bad Little Jamma for Angel City. And for Los Anarchists, we have Maddie Mayhem.
Maddie Mayhem, I believe this is the first time wearing the star, so she's predominantly a blocker, but goes ahead.
She's doing some blocker tactics on the line right there.
Yeah, so because jammers can play defense too, right, Hippie?
Oh yeah, but man, I used to be a blocker, but they switch me every season, so.
So your lead jammer for your Angel City A-listers, actually no lead for Angel City.
No lead.
Maddie Mayhem picking up lead as we head into halftime. So what kind of tactics are you seeing on both sides, Hippie?
Oh man, really aggressive defense, man. Defense is crazy. It's one thing I don't like to see when I jam, so. Yeah,
both of these teams aren't messing around with these strong triangles, just great formation.
And the jammers are just going for it, giving it their all, you can tell.
Oh, the jammers definitely, they're no slouches themselves.
Yeah.
But it looks like we're going to take about a little over a 14.5-minute break, and we will be back then. And welcome back to WFTDA.TV. We are currently at JRDA Championships. As you already know, I am Sierra D'Angelson. Here with me, I have...
Gnarly. I skate for Foco.
So Gnarly, you've been jamming your buns off all week and doing an amazing job going on team #score all the points. How have you been doing so far?
I am exhausted, and I'm not going to lie, I love Derby, but I'm so glad that I am done for the season, and I'm ready for next season, but I'm tired now.
All right, so we are getting everybody lined back up with just a little statistics. So it looks like on the Los Anarchists side, we have actually both sides are even, 19 penalties for each side. but luckily everybody keeping pretty low. So Los Anarchists with 1, 2, or 3 penalties per skater, some with none. And it looks like on the Angel City side, maybe 1, 2, or 3 on each, but Taylor Swift with 4. So she's the only one in real penalty danger. But as we get back to the action, it looks like we have number 710, Brazilian Smacks for Los Anarchists, and Bad Little Jamma for Angel City. And it looks like Brazilian Smacks is going to be your lead jammer for your Los Anarchists, but Bad Little Jamma out on her initial pass, Gnarly.
Ooh, she just jumps right past that apex and scores some points and then calls it off before the other jammer can even get through.
Yep, it's looking like a 4-0 shutout in favor of the Los Anarchists, bringing that score to 71 Los Anarchists, Angel City 60. Just a reminder, Los Anarchists in the black with the gold accents, Angel City in the white with the red accents.
Well, it looks like both walls are down 1 blocker, meaning at some point both will hopefully be at full strength, but both jammers are out, so it's equal.
And it looks like we have Little Devil Rosie for Los Anarchists facing off against Madeline Bootyfly for Angel City A-listers. Number 986, Geekster offering a little bit of offense, and
looks like Little Devil Rosie gets past on that for Los Anarchists and gets the lead jam.
And it looks like a nice little knockout to the inside by that Los Anarchist blocker on Madeline Bootyfly, forcing her to reset to the back. Oh, and almost through on the inside line, but another great knockout by that blocking contingent, forcing her to reset again.
It looks like Little Devil Rosie was just sent to the box, too. So the power jam is given to Madeline Bootyfly here, so who passes for her initial.
Yeah, it looks like there's going to be no lead jammer, as I believe Little Devil Rosie did pick that up beforehand. But Madeline Bootyfly coming through on a quick scoring pass. But wow, what great defense by number 42, Mount Crushmore.
It's true.
Madeline Bootyfly is through for a full 5 points as this power jam concludes, and Little Devil Rosie back out on the track for Los Anarchists.
Madeline Bootyfly trying to jump that apex, but looks like she falls and has to is recycled right back to the end.
Yeah, another great block by number 42, Mount Crushmore. I feel like I've been saying her name a lot this game.
Me too, over when I was on the other one. She's popular and she's smart and strong, for sure.
Yes, just like all these other young athletes on the track. So it looks like Los Anarchists set up in the back with a triangle, and it looks like a fourth blocker anchoring and supporting that formation. Oh, and Madeline Bootyfly just, getting held up. And Little Devil Rosie not having very much left herself in the back, huh, Gnarly?
It's true.
Yeah, these are the types of walls that you probably see in your nightmares as a jammer, huh?
Oh my gosh. Personally, I've played both of these walls, and I remember not wanting to end up playing either one of these teams because I'm like, oh my gosh, they know my jamming style, they know how to hold me, and they're so good blockers. They know how to play together. And it's just amazing. Yeah, these are definitely the type of athletes that you would rather skate with rather than against. For sure. Definitely. Sure. So it's looking like next up on the line, we've got for the Los Anarchists, number 20, Thrasher, up against, I believe for the first time, jamming. It's going to be number 18, Taylor Swift. Good for her. That's awesome. Oh, yeah. Taylor Swift has just been doing a fantastic job this weekend, but Thrasher, a great job as well. And they are actually former teammates as Thrasher, a former skater for California Mayhem, which is the open division team, and they took 10th place in their bracket. Wow. Seems like there's so many teams out there. It's just hard to keep track of. Yes, there are definitely lots of teams in the Derbyverse. Taylor Swift pushing up that back defense on Los Anarchists, but they're just not giving her any room to move. Thrasher's so close, but getting knocked out, and it has to be recycled all the way to the back. Yes, great knockout by the pivot, number 03. That's going to be Dizzy Izzy, but Thrasher getting a little bit of movement out of that wall. Stumbles. And that looks like number 1976, Hermione Grinder, slowing her down a little bit. Taylor Swift removing the helmet cover, which is going to have her forfeit lead jammer. But Thrasher's still with the opportunity to pick it up. And she does. Wow, it's like I can see the future. So Taylor Swift's still stuck in the pack, but passes the start off to number 03, Dizzy Izzy. And she's out on her initial. Oh, wow. Ooh, and it looks like that may be gross misconduct on Thrasher. Oh, a high block. Illegal contact. Or a high block. Okay. Thank you, Tool Time. I appreciate it. And Taylor Swift. Oh, Dizzy Izzy will be on a power jam. Sorry, they haven't changed it on the board yet. Looks like a little offense, and she tries to swipe from the inside, but is knocked out by the pivot. Number 79, little regulate her.
Yep, regulating on the track. Dizzy Izzy stumbling a little bit, but she is back up. Taylor Swift trying to offer a little bit of offense. Oh, but just getting slowed up at the front again by that blocking combo of regulate her. And
looks like they're set up back in the tripod, waiting for that jammer. Oh, there she is, just released.
Yes, so the power jam is over for Angel City, as the jam, I believe, does come to its natural conclusion. And it's looking like Angel City going to score a 9-point jam to Los Anarchists 2.
Looks like this has been a very low-scoring game because both of these teams are matched up, and currently it is... I'm sorry, I just lost my words. They are tied at points.
And it looks like our highest scoring jammer on Los Anarchists is going to be number 20 Thrasher with a high scoring jam points of 13 points. And we are back to the action. And for Angel, looks like our high score is going to be number 03 Dizzy Izzy. So it looks like we have number 362 Twiggy Marley facing off against number 001. That's going to be Bad Little Jamma. So Twiggy Marley kind of dabbling in both blocking and jamming. Gnarly, do you like to play both positions, or do you have a preference for jamming?
Well, I've been playing for many years, and they've always put me on jamming. But, I mean, I would always love to block, but I'm so small that it's really hard. But
you know what? Don't let size deter you from wanting to block, because there are plenty of fearsome small blockers that are just a pain to deal with. So
it's true.
And I do feel that you know, when you are a jammer and you practice blocking as well, that does better you as a jammer as well.
I've noticed that too. I've tried a little bit this season, and I feel more like a more confident skater out there just because I can read the blocking a little bit better.
Yeah, it kind of puts you in the mind of the opposition. So who do we have jamming next?
For Los Anarchists, we have Mount Crushmore against Angel City's Madeline Bootyfly.
Oh, and it looks like number 986, that's going to be Geekster, taking a seat in the penalty box for 30 seconds. So it's going to thin out Los Anarchists' defense a little tiny bit, but doesn't really seem to be a problem for them.
Looks like Mount Crushmore gets the lead jam. Well, Madeline Bootyfly is just recycled back by the Los Anarchists wall.
Yeah, that is going to be 79. Little regulate her, dragging her to the back of the pack as Mount Crushmore going through on her first scoring pass, but getting slowed up by number 18, Kaylor Swift and company.
Looks like Angel City's trying to play a little bit off. Ooh, and there's a panty pass successful, and she gets through the pass, scoring her initial.
Yeah, and what a great star pass done by Madeline Bootyfly to the Angel City pivot. That, I believe, is going to be number 8, Monkey Mess. That's your captain. But Mount Crushmore going to call off the jam, and does Angel City squeak out any points?
2 points.
She does, yes. So that's going to be a 9-2 jam in favor of the Los Anarchists. So we currently have a 7-point game. Little over 21 and a half minutes left in this second half. Still lots of derby to play, and an incredibly close game, Gnarly.
Oh my gosh, just watching this whole game has had me on the edge of my seat.
Now, how do these kinds of games make you feel? Do you like when the score is closer, or do you prefer to have like a bit more of a comfortable lead?
I mean, it's never good to have a blowout game, but these ones, they make you kind of, in the pit of your stomach, it makes you kind of want to throw up. Like, I'm not going to lie.
Yes.
They're so close, and it's so much pressure. When you're thrown out in the jam, maybe at intermission or at the last jam, it's painful because you're like, this could be the difference, whether we win or lose, whether we take the bronze or go home alone.
Yeah, I feel like that's incredibly stressful. And it looks like in that jam we had a star pass from Bad Little Jamma to number 03 Dizzy Izzy. So that limited Little Devil Rosie from scoring, bringing that to a 4-0 jam. So only a single pass, only Angel allowing a single pass. So that's really good. And it looks like we have Webster standing in the box. So Angel City starting out with a little bit of a pack disadvantage. Out next on the line, jamming for the Los Anarchists, we have number 710. That's going to be Brazilian Smacks, who is your lead jammer. And it looks like in the back, that is going to be Monkey Mess. Yes, your Captain Monkey Mess as Brazilian Smack's just shearing through that Angel City defense, but a nice little knockout by Madeline Bootyfly. And Brazilian Smacks beating out Madeline Bootyfly to pick up a full 5 points for your Los Anarchists, widening their lead a little bit more, bringing them to 16 points.
Looks like Angel City tried to play a little bit of offense there, but just knocked down their jammer. But they tried a star pass, but looks like Los Anarchy noticed that, and they're blocking that pivot very well. Our new jammer.
Yeah, so it looks like the star pass was successful, but I don't believe Madeline Bootyfly making her initial pass. So even though Los Anarchists still could have ran it, I feel like maybe they're trying to go ahead and give their jammers a little bit of rest, make sure that, you know, they're still staying full of energy so they can stay out of the box.
With these crazy good walls, it's so hard to get your breath back so quick. Like, even with a jammer rotation, it's so difficult to get your heart rate back down and reset to be able to go back on that jammer line.
Well, and with how close this game is, all it's going to take is a power jam to potentially change this game. So the cleaner, the better.
It's true.
So it looks like we have number 001, Bad Little Jammer, facing off against Little Devil Rosie, who is your lead jammer for your Los Anarchists, Gnarly.
Looks like Bad Little Jammer's getting close there. Oh, maybe not. Just getting a little caught up.
Pushing the pack up a little bit. Ref calls no pack. They quickly reform. So Los Anarchists still able to hold Bad Little Jamma, and a great job by them. But Angel City with an awesome knockout. That's going to be Kaylor Swift drawing Little Devil Rosie to the back and forcing her to call off the jam. And that's going to be a 3-point jam in favor of the Los Anarchists, and that's going to bring their score up to 104 to 80 with a little under 18 and a half minutes left in this second half. This game has felt like it has flown by, Gnarly.
It's true. I still think it's period one, and then I have to look back down at the screen and realize, oh my gosh, there's only 18 minutes left.
I feel like when it's a game this crazy, those games just go by so fast.
Yes.
All right, and it looks like Thrasher with an instantaneous lead jammer, and for the first time as a jammer on the floor, normally she's a blocker, it's going to be Desmanian Devil. Wow, Angel City just doing a great job holding back Thrasher.
Both walls are just so strong.
Oh, yes. Both of these teams, it is no doubt that they have played nothing but great defense, and I know you know that from personal experience.
They're both insane.
Oh, and what a great knockout drag back by the Angel City blocking contingent as Thrasher comes back in. Still has 2 to beat. That's going to be Cha-Cha Glide, and I believe Madeline Bootyfly. And then 2 more Angel City blockers joining, but the refs call no pack, so Cha-Cha Glide has to drop back and bridge that pack out. And bridging is so important, especially when you're holding these jammers in such a close game. And I feel like these are the types of blocks. It feels like forever as a jammer when you get out. But Thrasher does get out and scores another 5 points for your Los Anarchists.
What's most frustrating is when they're bridging and you just can't move those last 2 people to 20 feet and the wall moves up and then you have a full wall again. You're just like, oh, jeez. I had to fight them again. Like, I thought I already passed most of them.
You're like, almost, and then, oh, darn it, again. And it looks like number 33, that's going to be Pixie Crush taking a seat in the penalty box with Webster standing. So Angel City had a little bit of a pack disadvantage, giving Thrasher the opportunity to pick up another 5 points.
That's just slides right through.
Yep, that's going to bring their jam total to 15 currently, as Desmanian Devil successfully passing the star to number 80. That's going to be Madeline Bootyfly.
Tries to do a little spin move, but calls it off, which is not a bad idea.
Yeah, nice little.
She scored 18 points.
Nice little knockout, courtesy of number 4. That's going to be Webster. Webster doing some heavy blocking work for Angel City all weekend.
Yeah.
And it looks like we are going to have a timeout for Angel City.
Got questions about the awesome action you're seeing this weekend? Use the hashtag #TalkToJRDA to chat with us on Twitter. Don't forget to follow JRDA on Twitter using @JRDA_rocks.
And don't forget to join us live on twitch.tv on Monday, July 23rd and Tuesday, July 24th for the Junior Roller Derby World Cup. We're streaming live by WIFDA So make sure you head over to twitch.tv/WFTDA and watch both days absolutely for free. So it's pretty exciting. And it looks like Thrasher, little fun fact about her for this game.
She's had the highest jam so far of the game with 18 points, which is amazing with these walls.
And that, if that's not a testament to Angel City's defense as well, because most really high-scoring jams are like 25, 30, 35 points. That's really impressive on Angel City's part as well to limit that to under 20 points.
It's true.
So, I mean, if that's not an example of how hard these teams are working, I really don't know what is. And we're going to get back to the action. And it's going to be number 03, Dizzy Izzy, facing off against for the first time as the jammer. It's going to be number 99, Knivey Ivy. Oh, a nice little drag back by Zoe Destroyer on Knivey Ivy, making her reset. Dizzy Izzy stuck in the mix of Los Anarchists blockers, and they are just grinding her up too. And it looks like she has 3 more to beat. Zoe Destroyer trying to play a little bit of offense in the back, trying to free Dizzy Izzy. Oh my goodness, and a great knockout.
Ooh. Looks like she stayed out on one hand though, so she was still legal, meaning she just slid right by because they were trying to recycle her, getting her that lead jam.
Yep, and Knivey Ivy trying to push the front, one to beat Monkey Mess. And it looks like someone being called on a high block. I believe it's going to be 33. That's going to be Pixie Crush. And looks like Knivey Ivy out on her
Scoring pass, I think?
Yeah, I believe it's going to be. She's on a scoring pass right now. And no pack is called by the refs. And a great knockout by the Angel City pivot. But that's going to send her to the box. Oh, and Angel City out on a power jam. It's going to be a track cut called on Knivey Ivy.
It looks like this is the first lead for Angel in 6 jams.
That it is. So great job on the part of Dizzy Izzy and the rest of Angel City, as Dizzy Izzy, I believe, picks up 4 points. And that's going to bring their score, Los Anarchists 122, Angel City 84, with a little over 14 minutes left in the second half. So who are we going to have out on this power jam, Gnarly?
Let's see. Looks like we have number 001, Bad Little Jamma, starting on the power jam.
Angel City had a little bit of a blocker disadvantage, though, so really going to have to use that offense to help get Bad Little Jamma out and capitalize on this power jam to close up that gap. Oh, Madeline Bootyfly offering a little bit of offense on the inside, but Bad Little Jamma getting a little tripped up as Little Regulator sent off to the box, so she will take a seat for 30 seconds. Bad Little Jamma is your lead jammer.
Looks like number 99 was just released from the box. Knivey Ivy, who is struggling against that 3 wall to get her initial pass.
So, Los Anarchists, this is actually their first appearance at a JRDA tournament ever. So from what I heard, Gnarly, the Los Anarchists formed in September of 2017, and it was considered mathematically impossible for them to make champs. So basically, they are the team that can do in which those they think that they can't. I don't know if that made much sense, but it looks like, speaking of Los Anarchists, they're going to be on a power jam, as Bad Little Jam is going to take a seat in the penalty box. So Knivey Ivy having a little bit of trouble getting past number 18, Taylor Swift, and number 8, Monkey Mess. Just great defense from both of them. Taylor Swift with a little bit of the airplane arms going on. And it looks like our power jam is going to be over, so a fantastic penalty kill by the Angel City.
That was a beautiful hit down by Madeline Bootyfly.
So again, we've got this kind of setup that we, Hippie and I saw a little bit earlier, where Little Devil Rosie had her hand on the ground, took a second to get up. Knivey Ivy looking like she's doing the same thing. And Bad Little Jamma out and on a 5-point scoring pass. And it looks like this jam is going to come to its natural conclusion with a 5-0 jam in favor of Angel City. So, excuse me, a tied jam, 5-5. So Ivy did pick up a Grand Slam herself. That's going to bring the score to Los Anarchists 127, Angel City 89, with a little over 11.5 minutes left in the second period. So Gnarly, you've been doing a fantastic job announcing all weekend. Do you think that you're going to join our announcing team next year?
I would love to. This has been so much fun, and I really hope others do it as well.
I hope so too, because you guys are the future of roller derby in any way possible. And speaking of the future, it looks like we have Dizzy Izzy as lead jammer crashing into that pack. And Trixie is out on her initial pass, and we've got Missy Misfit, number 411, heading off to the penalty box to take a seat. So Angel City will start a little bit short. I see what you did there. So, Gnarly. Our announcing is so good. If this call was a jam, it would be a Grand Slam.
Oh, I see now.
I can't even take credit for that. Tool Time just killing it with the puns. Making us laugh all weekend. And it looks like we have Little Devil Rosie pushing up that defense at the front of the pack and picking up lead jammer for your Los Anarchists. And number 001, Bad Little Jamma, still trying to fight through their defense, but gets knocked out by number 52, that Squash Bob Skate Pants.
Looks like Little Devil Rosie gets around for her first Grand Slam.
Yeah, Kaylor Swift trying to stop her, just unable to hold on as she was out of play. Little Devil Rosie approaching the pack, but this time not getting through as easily as the first time. And wow, Bad Little Jamma laying a huge hit on number 117. That is going to be Rainbow Smash. Oh, another hit by Squash Bob Skate Pants. And it looks like we may have had a star pass to number 411, Missy Misfit.
Ooh,
And again, we've got that set up. So Little Devil Rosie going to call off the jam, decides that she has had enough. And that's going to be a 5-0 jam in favor of Los Anarchists, widening their lead a little bit.
And thank you, Sierra, for reading like
I have terrible handwriting, so it's incredibly easy for me to read things like that, because everyone's like, oh, your eyes look like E's and your E's look like I's. And, oh my gosh, who taught you how to write? I taught myself.
I really should have messed with her and wrote it in cursive to see if she knew what it meant.
Oh man, and back on the floor, number 03, Dizzy Izzy, your lead jammer for Angel City, but not too far out behind her is going to be number 362, that is Twiggy Marley. Little fun fact about Twiggy Marley, apparently she plays bass in a band called Bingo Night. I wonder where they got their name from, because it's a very interesting name.
It's creative. I've never heard anything like that.
I mean, I've definitely never heard of a band named Bingo Night, so definitely very original. And it looks like next out for Angel City, I want to say that's Bad Little Jamma, judging by her skates. But my eyes don't work so good. I'm old and feeble, and things just don't work the way they used to, and all that.
I mean, it's really hard to tell at quite a distance.
I know for sure that's number 42, Mount Crushmore. Oh, and it is Bad Little Jamma, who is your lead jammer for Angel City.
Ooh, looks like Mount Crushmore's just jumping around and scores her initial.
Yeah, Kaylor Swift trying to get that swing hip hit on her, but Mount Crushmore doing a great job hopping right out of the way. Bad Little Jamma is going to call off that jam. She picks up 3 points for Angel City, closing up that gap a little tiny bit. And we have a 40-point gap here with a little over 7 minutes to go. So still lots of time for Angel City to go ahead and change the outcome of this game.
If they lock it down, it's still anyone's game. They just have to get their head there, and it's still possible. That's plenty of time to get 40 points and even more.
Absolutely, and I do realize it is very hard in high-pressure situations like this, but got to do what you got to do.
Just got to slow it down and make it their game.
So it looks like we have number 492. That's going to be Maddie Mayhem for your Los Anarchists going up against 03, Dizzy Izzy. And it looks like refs call no pack, freeing Maddie Mayhem, and she's your lead jammer for your Los Anarchists. Monkey Mask going to take a seat in the penalty box as your pivot for Angel City, Madeline Bootyfly, standing.
Looks like Dizzy Izzy just passes for her initial pass, coming around to score some points. But the jam is called before anything is scored.
And little regulator pushing her own teammate back out of bounds, probably to help prevent that potential track cut. I have most certainly done that before. My derby wife, Psychedelic, she got knocked out of bounds. She tried to go ahead and step back in front of the blocker that knocked her out, and I pushed her right back inside and I was like, no, you enter behind everybody else.
Sometimes you just got to yell a little bit too.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do to save yourself from getting the penalty.
Oh yeah.
So it looks like for the Los Anarchists, we have number 23, Trixie, pushing that defense up out front, and she is on a power jam as Bad Little Jamma head into that penalty box.
Looks like she scores lead.
Yeah, so Trixie is going to be your lead jammer, with Los Anarchists playing that little bit of passive offense as Monkey Mess returning to the track. It looks like pivot, Kaylor Swift joining Bad Little Jamma in the box as well. Oh, and one to beat, that is Missy Misfit, as Trixie picks up a grand slam. Nice little setup in the back by Monkey Mess and Zoe Destroyer, and a great knockout by Zoe Destroyer, forcing Trixie to call off that jam. So Los Anarchists scoring a full grand slam. Refs conferring right now to see if Angel City had scored any points. And Quadfather stepping out into the middle to have another little chat with the refs. And it looks like, since Quadfather's standing in the middle, he may have been calling an official review. I'm actually not quite sure, Gnarly. I mean, he is standing in the middle, and he is normally Los Anarchists' designated assistant. So he wears the A normally on the bench. So I believe he may have a review. Oh, it looks like, all right, so I may know what's happening, but we will see when we find out. Missy Misfit exiting the box. I believe that she has reached her 7th penalty, or is being released. I'm not sure. They sent her out of the box. She looked like she was about to leave the track, and Coach Psycho Simpson telling her to, hey, go back out there, go join your wall. Oh my goodness, Gnarly, this is quite the game going on.
It's true.
And this is for the final medal spot. This is for the bronze. You get to bring home a little bit of hardware. So this is kind of a big deal.
It's always the best feeling, getting that medal placed around your neck.
Oh, yep, there have been some tournaments where I have medaled, and it's a very exciting moment. But it looks like on the track we have number 03, Dizzy Izzy, jamming for Angel City, up against number 1024, Little Devil Rosie. Dizzy Izzy stuck in the back, and Little Devil Rosie again with that one hand out of bounds, just staying there. Dizzy Izzy kind of following suit as well, but gets back up and continues skating.
So what they're doing there, I think, is she's putting one hand out, so maybe they'll think that she goes out, but if you put one hand out, you're still in.
Absolutely correct. Now, if it would have been two hands or a hand and a forearm, she would have been out of bounds, but Little Devil Rosie's still in bounds and unable to be penalized.
That is a crazy smart move. It gives you a break to like get your breath back, realize what's going on, but like maybe the defense will fall for it.
And that is actually a brand new development in roller derby, because originally, had you placed one hand out of bounds, you would go to the box. And it looks like Little Devil Rosie, after some hard-fought jamming, is your lead jammer for your Los Anarchists, but Dizzy Izzy pushing that front of the pack against number 362, Twiggy Marley, but Mount Crushmore coming up to join her as well. Oh, wow. And Dizzy Izzy looking like she took a little bit of a shot to the face, but she still keeps on going. And Little Devil Rosie's going to get through for a 4-point sprint pass and call off that jam. Wow, gnarly. This game is insane. Los Anarchists gaining a little bit of ground, but the game is not over yet. We still have a little over 3 minutes left.
That's true.
What do you think Angel City needs to do to bring this back up?
Honestly, personally, when I played Los, I found that they push the walls forward, they speed up the game because they're used to that high intensity thing. Like, they are a crazy good team. They train all the time. Their practices are so long. They're such a high intensity team. So I feel like if they just slowed down the game, made it their own, it would be so much better. But they're just getting so crazy and letting them do that.
Oh, I totally agree. While both of these packs have great control, Los Anarchists just doing a great job holding onto that control a little bit more. But Bad Little Jamma is your lead jammer for Angel City, and she is on her first scoring pass. Gets knocked out of bounds by Little Regulate Her and is forced to call off the jam. But it's going to be a 4-4 jam, so basically it's like a 0-0 jam, but each side gets points. So that's going to put Angel City up over the century mark, bringing them to 101 against Los Anarchists, 154, a little over 2 minutes left. So we have time for maybe 2-3 more jams tops. So let's see what Angel City can do with this, because it's only a 53-point lead. That's just 2 really good power jams.
Exactly, yeah.
It looks like back out on the line we have Desmanian Devil versus Trixie for your Los Anarchists. And Trixie pushing that defense forward very well. Oh, but a nice little knockdown out of bounds and a drag back by number 18. That's going to be Kaylor Swift. Trixie back in very quickly, though, with 1 to beat, and that is once again going to be Kaylor Swift, but Missy Misfit number 411 joining her as well. So making it a little more difficult for her to pick up lead. Oh, and just great bridging by number 42, Mount Crushmore, just giving her Los Anarchist blockers the opportunity to hold on to that jammer. So number 23, Trixie, can pick up lead jammer for your Los Anarchists. And we are dwindling down to the last minute of this game. And a little bit of a little jammer mix-up. And Los Anarchists just doing an amazing job holding back Desmanian Devil. But it looks like Trixie gonna call off the jam.
I bet she's a little bit tired. She's been having a great game this whole time.
Yeah, and Los Anarchists calling a timeout, just giving themselves the opportunity for at least one more jam, give them time to rest for a moment, hopefully prevent any penalties from happening. Though I feel maybe at this point it's a little mathematically difficult to go ahead and make up for a 56-point deficit. So, but we'll see what happens, because this crazy sport of roller derby, anything can happen here.
It's true.
So excuse me for getting in real quick, but I want to point out that, as you said earlier, this is Los Anarchists' first trip to JRDA Champs or a JRDA tournament ever. But this is they also took out the number 5 seed Jacksonville Junior Roller Derby, a regular at JRDA Champs and tournaments. So this is a very impressive showing for Los Anarchists, giving Angel City such a hard time for their first jam.
Yeah, and Los Anarchists with that bounty of talent as well, so that definitely helps them. Even though being a new team, there's so much experience, years and years of experience of skaters on these teams. So it looks like for Angel City Junior Derby, we have number 2000, that is Zoe Destroyer. I know the scoreboard reads Madeline Bootyfly, but that is going to be Zoe going up against number 710, Brazilian Smacks.
Who scores the lead, it looks like. But Angel City recycles right in front of them.
But at this point, Los Anarchists in control of this jam, in control of the rest of this game. So what they need to do at this point is just stay out of the box, and the Los Anarchists defense just needs to hold on to Zoe Destroyer. But Zoe Destroyer out on her initial. And it looks like they are going to call off the jam with a little bit of time on the clock. Is Angel City going to opt to call the timeout? And it looks like they will with 1 second left.
my gosh.
We have to reset the clock as they were able to call it with 1 second left on the clock. And Angel City going to take a minute to refocus, regroup, and close up this point gap a little bit more and finish strong. So what goes through your head, Gnarly, when you know that you are experiencing such a large point differential and you are at the final jam and you have to close this up as much as possible as a jammer?
It's scary, and in your mind, in the back of your head, you know, there's that feeling that's like, oh my gosh, we're gonna lose no matter what, and it hurts. But you also have to keep that positive attitude, telling yourself that if you make the point differential smaller, your rankings go up. And I mean, if they had so many expulsions, it's a good point. There's a possibility that their rankings could go down. Not saying that you would pass them, but they could go down too. So you just have to think about it from a mathematical standpoint.
Absolutely, that is great perspective. So it looks like for this last jam, we are, for the first time out on the line, it looks like number 53, that is Violet Hellhound? It says Atticus Flinch. Oh, it's Atticus Flinch. Excuse me, Maddie, and against Maddie Mayhem, but Maddie Mayhem is your lead jammer for Los Anarchists. She's going to call off the jam, and that is going to conclude our game. So we've got an unofficial final of Los Anarchists 157 against Angel City's 107. So Los Anarchists going to pick up that bronze medal and take home some hardware. So very impressive for not even being a team for an entire year.
It's true. They were so young, and they fought so hard for that placement. They completely deserve that bronze.
Yeah, so congratulations to Los Anarchists for placing third at JRDA Champs, and congratulations to Angel City for a very hard-fought game. Both teams just amazing. So make sure you stay tuned, because up next we have, I believe on the female track, we're going to have Santa Cruz versus Seattle for your gold medal, silver medal game. So we'll see who comes out on top there. And it is the rematch that we had last year. Seattle coming out on top, but Santa Cruz looking absolutely fierce this year.
Yes.
So we're going to see what happens.
That's going to be a great game.
Well, from me, Sierra DeAngelis, thank you so much for watching. Gnarly, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And you are watching the 2018 Junior Roller Derby Association Championships live all weekend on WFTDA.tv. Stay tuned all weekend for 2 tracks of action from the Open Division and Female Division Championships hosted by the JRDA and Philly Roller Derby.